Yo my people, it's Mr Woza baby, back with another YouTube video, and I feel like this time it's only right that you guys get to know me and get to know a bit about me. So my boy's behind the camera, he's going to be asking me a few questions, but before we do that, we're going to grab a few snacks, grab a few drinks, and then we're going to get back to the car and proceed with the video. Thank you. See these crisps, yeah? These crisps are the ones. Paprika, hey bro. They're the ones. You match this up with, you see sometimes I go with this, some exotic, but I think I'm feeling the tropical vibes.
Broski, I think I want to actually ask you 2 questions before this. I think I want to start here.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about all of this. You know what I'm saying? So my first question to you, my bro, is state your name, cuz.
State my name. My name is Mr Woza. I'm from Zimbabwe and I'm Leicester, UK. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I tried these the other day and they're actually banging. But I think I'm gonna go for the Sour Patch Blue.
I've got another question for you, alright?
Yeah.
This one is more about what you do. Obviously, you're a DJ, right?
Yeah.
How did you actually become a DJ? Like, really and truly?
You know, that's a fun story
Nah,
because...
of course.
Wait a minute, wait.
How did you come up with the name? Your DJ name first.
Oh, my DJ name.
I want to do that first.
You know what? That wasn't even a name that was given, that I came up with. It was a name that was naturally given to me, innit?
Okay.
So people just started calling me Mr. Woza. Oh, you're that guy, Mr. Woza, etc., etc. And guys, the way you pronounce it is Woza. Woza.
What is
it's like a WH.
What is Woza?
Woza means like, the meaning of it, the origin means to come or come.
Oh, wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
No, not like that, man. All my days, nah. like come here. Nah, I need to blurt that bit out, bro. I need to re-explain and redefine that whole narrative, bro.
Right. So you're in the car right now. So yeah, brother. So what you saying about what's the name for? Like, what does it mean?
Do you know? Well, obviously following on from my last point, but like it does mean that, but it means that in context, innit? So it's more like come here, come, let's go, and it can also mean let's go as well. And yeah, with the name being given to me, it's predominantly because of the events company that I co-direct and I'm the co-founder of, which is Woza UK. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fair enough. I think you take me on to the next question, right?
Yeah.
Growing up, what was it like? Did you have a background in music, or did you just wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna touch the decks? Did you get what I mean?
Like the origin of me becoming a DJ?
Yes, sir. Like,
yeah, so like the background of it is more like music is something that comes naturally to me. From playing instruments to being able to sing. Like I can sing, but I've never had to go to a single singing lesson. And like even when
this guy can sing, bro. I beg you put a clip of you singing in this bit.
Nah, maybe it's due time, innit?
Okay, say that. Okay, another question I want to ask you, right? If you wasn't a DJ, what would you be doing?
Oh, I didn't even answer the how I became a DJ.
That is crazy, man. I lost the job before.
You get fired.
I lost the job.
My own manager.
Please tell me, what was your early life growing up and like?
So like, a lot of people know me for like different things, but like my friends that I went to like primary school with and high school with, they know me for music. They know me for playing. They know me for singing. Didn't really touch music for a couple of years, to be honest. And then after, I never wanted to become a DJ actually, but I wanted to understand the language of a DJ so I could communicate how I wanted the entertainment run at my events.
Oh, got you.
So it's like, I never was like, oh, let me become a DJ because I want to become a DJ. It was more like, I want to understand, like when I'm talking to a DJ, I want to be respectful in the way that I address certain things, being like, oh, is there a way you can possibly try this with this? And be able to, you know, hone in ideas to their creative craft, innit? And then yeah, I ended up being good at it, and then eventually it was like, okay.
You're just good, great at it.
Yeah. Because I pick up things fast, innit? And I ended up just being good at it. And I was like, you know what? There's no harm in just trying to become a DJ. And it's kind of just led us where we are now, bro.
No, you just press buttons like
Yeah, bro. A little bit more complicated than that, but like, yeah.
I mean, I hear it still. I'll never understand the whole DJing thing, but I respect you lot to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Takes me to the next question. What is the thing about you that most people don't know? I feel like you kind of touched talking about your growing up in the music side of things. What is it aside from that about you that most people do not know?
Like, I think it explains what I was saying before, and it was like people know different versions of me. So like, first of all, you might know me as Nikadi, the guy that used to, you know, make music. I even used to release music back in like year 7. I remember like uploading onto YouTube, and back then YouTube wasn't a thing like that, and I got like 1,000 views within a couple days. And bear in mind, I was in year 7, innit? So it was like, it was a big achievement to man, innit? So it was like, I don't know if that song's still up. I think I X'd out all my music, guys, in all honesty, innit? But yeah, so some people know me as that, and then other people, they might know me as someone who does videography, graphic designs, and photography.
Yeah, let them know. See this on the right here.
Yeah,
see that right there?
All the designs, like even like with the Woza flyers, the video content that you've seen is like edited by myself, and then with the flyers, the creative direction is between me and my business partner, and then obviously I bring that vision to life like through Photoshop and stuff like that. And then other people might know me for like the early lockdown phase where I made a brand called Student Munch, right? And that was to do with food. And again, that was another thing that skyrocketed.
This man can cook, bro.
Yeah, I'm a serious chef. Anyone, I'll put this out there. Any DJ, any content creator that claims they can cook better than me, I promise you can't.
He would take you to school.
I promise you can't, bro.
And he would give you assignment. You would take notes and homework.
You get it.
By the time you're done, bro.
And then, yeah, I think the last phase of people knowing me is obviously events and DJing. But like, there's so many, like, there's people that I've met when I was doing Student Munch that don't even know that I started DJing like that. And it's like, wow, okay. And there's people that don't know that in between, like, let's say making music, that I used to do the videography and stuff like that. And in between that and the events, there's been so many versions of me. But I enjoy it though. I enjoy it.
Yeah, so just now you're just talking about how obviously like you DJ and all whatnot. So obviously you're predominantly an Amapiano DJ. My bad.
Fighting English.
So you're predominantly an Amapiano DJ, right?
Yeah.
So before was there a certain genre of music you was into before you became predominantly an Amapiano DJ?
So before I started DJing, I was actually into R&B.
Okay.
And like trap soul. Like, my favorite artist is Bryson Tiller. That type of sound was always what I would listen to. Even like with the music I used to make and still kind of make, it's like it taps into that kind of R&B vibe. So like, yeah.
So would you say, because I remember when you started DJing, right, Inside Info, right, is that the reason why a lot of your mashup was predominantly R&Bs at the start before you, okay. He's not lying if he says he was into R&B.
Yeah, like I think you can tell, even through a lot of my mashups, like you can tell where the origin of certain things are coming from. And even just the blend of the way I blend tracks is like in such a smooth way. Even the first like couple of mixes that I uploaded were like the chill Amapiano, but trying to combine R&B lyrics or acapellas within it as well. So yeah.
Okay. A lot of people out there, they've got something like a preset rituals before they go into the set and stuff. Have you got anything like that? Or do you just like, yep, it's my time. Let me just press the buttons and make the place lit?
I think the only pre-ritual that I have is just to pray. Like, I think that's the consistent pre-ritual. And yeah, but other than that, like I don't like, if I was a host, I'd be drinking like lemon tea and doing vocal exercises and stuff like that. But I don't always host on my sets, so in terms of having to warm up my voice to that magnitude is not necessary.
Okay, let's just come a bit away from your DJing. So, obviously you're someone who's been pretty much around the world for gigs and stuff. I know you've been France, I know you've been Morocco and places. What would you say, based on like obviously holidays and work holidays, what is the one city or country that just done it for you?
I think it was France.
Okay.
Montpellier.
Oh.
I think, yeah, you was even there, innit? Yeah.
That's the first.
And it was like,
the first international booking?
yeah, that was my first international booking, and that was like 4 months into my first ever gig. And I think I just realized from that point that like I could actually be one of the biggest DJs in the world. And it was like, if I can do this in 4 months, let alone what I can do within a year, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, like it's a whole different playing field, isn't it? So I think that really motivated me. Just for someone to see that value in me from France, that is just obviously seeing me from social media and stuff like that, and taking that initiative to be like, you know what, let me be the first one to book this guy for an international booking. So thank you. Shout out to Ginger Party as well. Ginger Party in Montpellier. Honestly, I love those guys, man.
All I got from that is that you're exactly who you think you are. He's him. Fair enough then, bro. Alright, cool. Obviously we've spoken about your first international booking. I'm hoping this video will come out in good time. Are we at liberty to talk about where potentially we might be going next?
Oh yeah.
Can we?
Yeah, I think
we cut out if it doesn't make the cut.
If it doesn't make the cut, you know why.
So obviously, I'll let you do the honors. Obviously, I'll let you talk, bro.
Yeah, so obviously we've got drum roll. We're going to Amsterdam on the 20th of April. Catch me live in Amsterdam. I don't know whether the information is out by the time that you see this, but however, just keep your eyes peeled, innit? Like, Amsterdam, we're coming, and I'm excited for that.
All I'm gonna say is, like, he's literally damn playing it. Casual, bro, we're getting damn. We're not just getting Amsterdam, bro. We're getting Amsterdam to the biggest club over there, bro.
Yeah, man.
They got, let's even talk capacity, bro. Over 1,000 people turning up to Mr Woza, baby. Hey!
Yes, sir.
Hey, boy, I could say that, man. I got one last question from my bro, man.
Yeah.
I'll let you go. What is your ultimate going live beyond what you're doing right now?
Like being able to provide enough for myself, for my family, and being able to have enough to provide for others, innit? And to give back. In terms of like, I've seen so many creative people, and they've like, even myself, like at the moment where they just might have needed a bit of investment, and I want to be able to give that, and like give to charities, give to orphanages as well. Like that's something that like I will aim to create throughout my career, and just something that just gives back, bro. I think there's a lot of selfishness when people acquire and obtain a certain amount of luxury or a certain amount of lifestyle that they forget where they actually came from. Like, I've got ideas to redo my entire village back home, like just stuff that matters to me, innit? Like, I may not necessarily post it or be boastful about it, but it's just stuff that just internal with me that would just make me feel good.
Okay. Oh wow, that was very I think that was very poetic, man. that was very poetic, man. Literally, and like, cause you're exactly who you think you are. For sure, you're gonna get to that stage. I'm gonna watch this video back.
Amen.
Remember when I said that?
Amen.
Now man's doing that.
Amen.
I trust you, man. So now the next question is, I want to know, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? It could be you're still Mr Woza, or do you see yourself doing something other than what you're doing right now?
I think this is where I see myself in 3 years, and I'll explain. But I'm not a person that's against change.
Okay.
As you can tell without the amount of like career paths that I've kind of taken, like I'm not against change. But in terms of DJing, I see myself being like one of the most talked about DJs when it comes to the Amapiano industry, and should it stay on this trajectory, I want to be talked about alongside the likes of like Fafane, for example. Like, when you think of Amapiano DJing with creativity and remixes and mashups and stuff like that, you now think Mr Woza, do you know what I mean? And just being able to just even be on stages with these guys, headlining big shows, headlining Afro Nation, and maybe even having my own headline shows in different cities and different countries as well. And I think another thing I want to kind of tap into, different crowds from different cities, and get them to love Amapiano as much as the Southern Africans might appreciate it, by incorporating sounds from their countries, lyrics from their countries, and being able to produce tracks that people will understand the origin of where it came from and still appreciate that, but then still be able to relate to it because it's in their language or it's using their instruments or their lyrics. So it creates that familiarity in it. So yeah, I think that's where I see myself in the next 3 years.
That's all the questions we got for now. This is part 1 because what I'd love to do this again.
Yeah.
I think we'll think of doing mukbang for the second one. So you lot.
Yeah, you know what? I think it would be cool if I like actually showed people that I can cook.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Because like obviously it's all chat. You know,
Yeah,
and he's into the music, and now he's gonna show you a lot the cooking aspects of man. And I've got a burning question when it comes to that time. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you put a comment, and look forward to the next video.
Danko, it's been Mr Woza. Thank you guys.
Mr Woza, baby.
Yeah, sure.